So Justin, a fantastic 3-1 win at home to an informed Downton. You must be really happy with that.
Yeah, really happy. Just in a cup game, you just want to get the win. So obviously we're happy to get that. But the way we played, that's probably one of our best, if not our best performance of the season. So yeah, not only to get the win, but to play really well. They're a good team, and we shut off. They didn't have many chances. They had a couple of headers, I'd say, and not much else really. And I think that was due to the way we defended as a team. And so yeah, really happy with the performance and the result.
And were Downton as good as they usually are? I mean, it didn't seem like they were playing the same. They didn't seem to be playing a third in the league. They didn't seem to be on it tonight. How much of that was just the weather? It was quite cold. And how much of it was just how good we were?
Well, it's always hard to tell because we don't know them that well. We saw they had a highlight package online, so we had a little look at that. But they've beaten Cowan, Warminster, Wincanton, so we know they're decent. So I do think we've been trying to put a few things in place to be more solid, and I think we've seen that in the last few games. We've got a clean sheet in the last game, and even in the Cowan game I think we looked quite more had a bit better shape, even though the result wasn't what we wanted. And today it just seems like a few things are clicking in terms of what we're trying to do. Obviously don't want to give too much away, but we just changed shape a little bit, and everyone's sort of buying into the fact that we have to work hard, have to defend, and the rest will come. And even when we play like that, we got 3 goals and we created more chances. So I don't know their level normally. Obviously it's in a different league, but obviously they're a good team. We could tell that in the first half. They had runners off the ball, they had good ball players, but I think our shape and our willingness to stop it came through in the end, and it was really good to see that everyone, I just said to them there, everyone bought into it, and the whole team were willing to defend, and it showed.
And I've put a lot of emphasis on Josh Bright this season, as have a lot of supporters, with just how great he's been for us. Was it a concern missing him and Dave Cardus today?
Yeah, it's always a concern missing players like that. Obviously, especially Bright. I mean, he's our top goal scorer and what he can give us with work rate and stuff like that. But we've always said we've got a very good squad here. We're lucky that we haven't got any sort of, I wouldn't say we had loads of standout players. We've just got a very good squad of all similar ability. So Brighty does give us something different, but I don't think we missed him today. I think Eddie on the right was an outlet all day long. He was superb today, putting in so many good runs and working hard. Lewis on the left, he's a perfect example of really buying into the defensive side. We all know what he can do on the ball, but he's willing to put some of that, not being as attacking all the time for the team, and he shut it off. And Pringy was good, so we didn't miss him today. And Cardus, he's been superb, but the only reason we left him out is because Mark's not here Saturday, so we wanted Cardus fresh. We didn't want him to pick up a knock and then not have a keeper Saturday. So it's probably a bit harsh on Cardus, and I spoke to him before. If it was on form, then he would have played, but from a selfish point of view, I had to think about the team and having a keeper Saturday, so that's why we made the decision. And Mark did well, like we know he would, and we know Cardus will be back in Saturday, and we know he'll do well. So it was good for the squad to have a big squad to be able to do all that.
And another fantastic game from our back line, missing Zach Costello, our normal captain. How great were they today, especially left back Luke Curtis?
Yeah, well, all of them, I think they were superb. I mean, Corey, again, like 18-year-old, and he's just getting better and better. He was superb. Ali was back to his old self. Ali struggled for form this year. I don't think he'll mind me saying. I don't know why. We've had a couple of chats about it, but today you want him to step in and replace Zach, and it was, again, we didn't. It's hard. Zach's a great player, but like Brighty, we didn't really miss him. So Harrow's been superb recently, and he just carried on. And Luke gave us loads of energy up and down, and worked really, really hard and got the goal as well. So the back four was superb, but I think the whole team, it really did. You had Rogers and Hillsey in front protecting, and then Ash in front of that, and then the wingers tucking in, and then Pringy holding it up. So it worked brilliantly. But the back four, that's what we want to start seeing, a back four being a unit. And even though we have to keep changing players and stuff, they're all sort of adapting and doing really well. So we're really happy with that.